trouble.
Offline. Manual boot required. It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to
The
get
valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor.
What are the landlines and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my main... This allows the crew to remotely access... When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was...
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
Engaging target. Now it gets fun.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
We're ready, Shepard. Perimeter secured.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Online. How may I assist you?
That's all I need
Very
right
well, Commander. Logging you out. Online. How may I assist you?
That's all I need
Very
right
well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Take cover.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Kill 'em all.
User alert. are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Bring it on.
It's nothing serious.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert.
What's this about loose
Dangerous biological agents. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended.
How do I activate the fail-safe system?
Controls for the fail-safe system. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon fail-safes
There is a
operating?
hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Unlock the decontamination chamber.
User alert. Contaminants are present within the decontamination chambers. Passage is not recommended.
How do I get rid of the
The
contaminant?
chamber is equipped with a fail-safe system. Unfortunately, the fail-safe system is disabled at this time.
What's the problem?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard...
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
All targets eliminated. Now entering main reactor. All systems functioning within accepted tolerances. Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
The door could be finessed.
Online. Connected to subsidiary facility. Very well, Commander.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here.
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
Online. Connected to subsidiary...
What's this about?
The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safe... Releasing safeties. Proceed.
That's all I need
Very
right now.
well, Commander. Logging you out.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
I need to know more about the
The
situation.
facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their
You're
death.
certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding
We
up?
weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Enemies everywhere! Go, go, enemies everywhere! Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
What?
You're a member of the science team.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Yeah, that's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arrayas. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me, and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
That's all for now.
Then I will read.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously,
I heard there were some problems up here.
furtively. I am concerned about the state of our... For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of...
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my...
What? No! Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
What do you know about the
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just...
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments.
We reactivated her on our way.
That was you? I'm grateful. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pen.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralos' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please. This system is online and ready to.
We don't need anything.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
What's on your mind?
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
What?
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk
We're
contamination.
not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Yeah, but you also have... All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you
Those
stay.
are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
I need to get my blood flowing. Find me something to kill.
Are you here to secure the situation?
That's right. I'm a council
I am
spec-
Yaroslav Tartakovsky. You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations.
Is there an Asari matriarch here?
Asari?
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
The binary helix found an egg. It was on a derelict. This was Rachna's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
Rachni? The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
That is so. Billions of lives lost in that war, on both sides.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries, this is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours, and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute.
Sure. I wait here. Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am...
I need information on the neutron.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment...
What exactly does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
That is advisable for all systems within this facility.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
I am feeling not so well.
I'm not familiar with...
It creates bursts of neutron radiation.
I don't have time for this. If the matriarch isn't here...
I do not want so much is fail-safe. You understand? You leave without arranging to eliminate Rachni.
Online. How can I
activate the neutron purge?
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations, Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any...
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we...
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct...
It's over now.
Online.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without...
Code input 875020079.
Verified. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
It's over now.
Online. How may I assist you? Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Enemy contact.
All clear.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Online. How may I assist?
What are the...
When emergency protocols...
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
I need...
Report complete. Do you have an...
That's all I need.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Now entering main reactor. All systems functioning within accepted tolerances.
Online. How may I assist?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query. Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams...
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I smell trouble.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Connections restored. The tram station has been... Releasing safeties.
Tell me what happened.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query. Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
entering decontamination. And transit hub. No hazardous or unauthorized materials detected.
They're locked in. Take them out.
Online. Connected to...
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry. Very well, Command.
Now is...
Can't escape. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Without why you can.
He killed himself. Because he was part of whatever happened here.
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Natback will get to him eventually.
We're ready, Shepard. Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the
Can
train.
those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. The aliens over... First we knew the bastards were clawing
You were
into
taken
my...
by surprise and had civilians to protect.
Yeah? The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to
I'm
the
not gonna let any
All
of
I
you-
can do is...
There's an emergency elevator out.
Oh, if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about
I
Rick's...
can't talk about everything.
Tell me...
Only one guy can lock down the whole facility.
What kind of
Beats
research?
me. I'm not supposed to know. So
What can you tell me
ask
about
Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made
I need to know more
The
about
facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the...
How are your people?
Those of us left are shorthanded. We've kept order.
You're certain the
She
matriarch...
hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Thanks for that.
I'll do whatever...
I don't know why they...
All targets down.
What?
You're a member of the
Recently
science.
transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I am very good. That is one of the virtues.
Tell me about
I am
yourself.
Alestia Ialis.
Did I interrupt
I was
something?
meditating. I suppose to
Do you know mate?
Because I do not
Then
know.
why would I?
That's all for now.
Then I will...
Uncertain. I will furtively, for now, with forced
Let's have a look.
regretfully.
Science views.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
What? Sorry.
What sort of...
The location is terrible.
You're
but
not...
It's easy to forget why science is guided by nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know,
What do you do
I'm a
here?
toxicologist.
There was an
I talked to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack.
I'm looking...
There's also our guest, Lady Benezia.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
What do you want? I have a non-disclosure agreement.
We reacted.
These three were exposed to it. Thoros
Do you imagine that
militaries? Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine. No, the toxin has a...
I'll talk. What will it
The
take?
quarantine labs are... Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following up. I've been administering stims at their...
Are you the...
We had a medic, Dr. Sam.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
This system is online and...
Think you could run that
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a
You're on.
Spectre.
Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Please, gotta keep the mood light. I mean...
You came to find out about them.
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor.
I need to know more about those things.
About the...
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. They're waiting.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who.
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the rat.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead.
I heard you were at the hot labs.
I killed doctors on Muir. We were going to... She banged on the window once. Then they sliced her to pieces. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I told you to leave.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
Something you need?
I've heard about
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really...
We're not part of...
Yeah, he'll run a full scan before...
Those are reasonable.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Staying in the corner is where I die.
Uncertain.
I was sent.
For now,
Let's have-
regretfully.
What?
You seem less...
That is one of the recently transferred. Molecular genetic. I am very good at... I am Alestia Alice from the... I was meditating. I suppose to a species is...
Because
Then why would I? Then I will return to my meditations. Got a smoke? We're all out.
What? Sorry. The location is terrible. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as... I'm a toxicologist. I talked to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia, Captain Ventrous.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Look at the guard over there. Look at his hands. Has he been twitching?
What do you want? I have a non-disclosure. You know, Mira, these three were exposed to militaries. Our notes...
I'll talk to... What will...
Once you're in there, look for... I've been administering stims. We had a medic, Dr.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
You came
And
to...
you would be?
I'm Od.
Ragni?
They found it. Crazy. I told you all I can.
I heard...
Who?
I closed the door. You think I want absolution?
Could Matriarch Venezia...
It's possible. You're the
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I should have taken my vacation. No, I had to get those last few alleles nailed down.
You're not part of the Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Something you need? God, I wish we could... He'll run a full scan before... I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Are you here to secure?
That's right.
You must listen.
I don't understand.
But this was Rachni's ship. But after she lays eggs, queens can lay eggs in
separate.
I am thinking that
Then all we...
these Rachni are beyond saving. It creates bursts of neutron radiation.
Once the...
Mother always say I would meet a bad end. I am feeling not so well. Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Nera destruct...
Finally, some action. That's the last of them.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility.
Activate the neutron.
I'm sorry, but I...
sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders from Venezia. Open fire!
I'll kill you! must die! You must die!
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
I'm sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders from Venezia. Open fire!
You must die!
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
What could I say, Mother?
There's obviously...
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
Start talking, Benezia. What's Saren's next move?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
We met Shiala on Pharos. She told us about Sovereign's indoctrination.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind, to beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless, nothing but a tool for Saren. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Can I assume you found the coordinates?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You have to give me the location.
I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
Enemy sighted.
You... This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind... You must listen.
We met...
He sent me here to find the location of the I took the location of the relay from the Queens. They searched patiently.
Why does
He
Saren...
believes it will lead him to the conduit.
You have to give me the...
Knowing the relays...
You have to stop.
Mother!
You've...
I smell trouble.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
You could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No. Our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
I'd like to have the Rachni on our side in the future.
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
Our next move, Commander. Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
This report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
We're so close now. When we deliver everything, the Council will have to mobilize around us. If we could get the Council on our side, this could become a great opportunity for the Alliance.
There's a lot of work left. There's always more.
I can see how you hauled yourself out of the gutters on Earth. I don't think I've ever met a woman like you.
I bet you say that to all your commanding officers.
Well, ever since I heard the captain's mess gets better food. No bull, Shepard. I want to follow through with this. It's tough keeping it separated from duty. But when the mission's complete, it'll be different. I hope you feel the same, man.
I hear you, soldier. I'm waiting with bated breath.
You are good at that. Shepard, you are hard to step away from. We'll get this done, Commander. The sooner the better.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Shepard?
Rex?
Commander? You mean the Rachni? They were They proved that. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that if you haven't talked to Dr. Tassoni, you probably should. Just saying, Skipper. I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Right? Ma'am?
Commander.
Before, Garrus. You're welcome, Garrus.
Shepard. You need something?
I should go.
See you later.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call. The Sacred Angel medical transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. An emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
is the wreckage. I do not see any survivors, though.
Careful, Commander. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Enemy contact!
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
This will help.
Enemy is everywhere! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Enemy is everywhere! Enemy is everywhere! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Enemy is everywhere!
Well, that would have my name on it.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Hold the line! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!